Ask them how much for the both of us. All right.
And this is how we're starting.
How you doing, guys?
Live, everybody. This is Talking Wrestling. This is technically not my show. This is Keenan's guest. And I'm going to let Keenan kind of introduce.
And it's technically not Talking Wrestling on my side. It's Last WWE Tonight on my side. On your side, I don't know what you do over there. But on the cool side of the lunch table, this is Last WWE Tonight. This is Uncle Filthy. I just like literally he stole my heart just a swipe away. It was almost like Tinder, bro. I was swiping through YouTube one day. I was like, swipe right on Uncle Filthy. No, I'm joking. I didn't do that.
Well, thank you. It's very nice of you. You got a very nice crew over there that came over. You know.
Yeah, well,
feel like the brother I never had, right?
Have you gotten any of Winston yet, Uncle Filthy? Because Mecca's getting Winston over here. He gets a bitch made gobbler, a BMG.
Oh, nice. We call them Trizzies over in Uncle Filthy's neighborhood.
So yeah, everyone, what do you call trolls over on your channel, Mecca?
This is a Winston, right?
He calls them Trizzies. I call them BMGs, bitch made gobblers. I just don't like using the name troll. I was just wondering if you call somebody like Winston something else other than a troll.
Maybe a fucking mock-ass bitch, mock-ass, fucking head-ass, little booty-ass, stinky, fucking shitty booty little boy. Maybe that.
See, I call them BLBs.
Oh, there you go.
That's good.
Laid, bro.
That's good, but like him or not, Winston's good for the channel.
You gotta love the Trizzies, baby.
He shows up for every live stream. I'm like, dude, like, do you like what do you do besides like me, man? Who else do you fuck with, my guy? Now I passed him on to Mecca. He likes fucking with Mecca now.
Yeah, I got a Uncle Filthy Network Trizzy champion of the world. His name's KC. Comes in every day, says the same bullshit, but hey, he's the champion, right? He's holding the title right now as the Trizzy Troll champion of the world.
So how do you respond to his voice, Mecca? Like, it's just so like I have like no response when he says some shit. I'm like, he wins. Whatever he says wins. My I'm like, all right, I'm done. He wins. Fucking, that's a great voice.
Oh, no, I love it. I think it's great. I love it.
All right. Well, let's talk about some last WWE Tonight in wrestling. We're getting ready for the bash at no,
it's not the bash at Berlin. It's the national screw job of Drew McIntyre.
I thought we were storming Normandy again. I thought we were like hitting Hitler or some shit. I thought that's what was happening.
It's the national screw job of Drew McIntyre.
There's no way. Poor Drew McIntyre. Like, how can you be so big and so tall? And they just fuck him like. Huh?
The guy's got the charisma of a fucking dead fucking bunny rabbit, right? I got more charisma in my goddamn pinky finger than goddamn Drew McIntyre's got in his whole fucking body, right? That's the problem. The guy's got no charisma. He's got the look. He's got the fucking body. He's got the moves, but he doesn't have the charisma, baby.
He can't talk. He doesn't have that promo. But there's nothing right now. Like, if CM Punk and Drew McIntyre shut up and just beat the shit out of each other, I'm all for that. Like, CM Punk can talk and Drew McIntyre and him just fight. I'm all that's a show right there.
Didn't Kevin Nash say it that like the build up to it was great? All this shit was awesome, and then the match underdelivered. And I thought that's what Kevin Nash was speaking about, and I don't disagree. Where I'm like, this on paper makes so much goddamn sense, and even the continuance of the feud makes so much sense, but they just can't fucking do a good match. It's like the match was fucking shit.
I think it has something to do with his fucking. Like, I understand your wife's name. The dude took it, but your dog as well. What the fuck is that? Your dog on your wrist, and you want to fight somebody? Like, it's my dog. I'm like, dude, that might be the lamest shit I've ever seen in my life.
It's not AJ Styles who actually tattooed his kids' names on his inner chest area, like, or in his ribs. Like, that's fucking balls right there.
They cut the tattoo off. Yeah.
That would be sick as fuck. If you just like took a knife and
The only white guy that never ages, AJ Styles. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like AJ Styles doesn't crack. Like, he must have some black in him somewhere. Maybe in his ass. No, I'm joking. That was a bad joke. My bad. So what's the lineup this week? Is it this next weekend? Mecca? I don't know. What's the lineup? What's next?
Yeah, I think it's next weekend. I think it's next weekend.
Oh, we all care so much when Peacock will let me know when it comes on.
I don't give a fuck about this pay-per-view. Like, nothing's gonna fucking matter in this pay-per-view. Who gives a fuck anyhow? All I want to know is that they're gonna screw Drew McIntyre.
And this fucking Judgment Day thing with fucking Rhea Ripley, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, they're all like homies now and shit. Troll Winston, it's Troll Winston. Fuck you, Winston. Sorry, but Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are like the terrible twosome or some shit now, and they're like, I don't know. I like the whole thing with like him and like what's the Dirty Dom is like. I was with you, Rhea. You made me call you mommy. Now I'm with a lady that calls me daddy or some shit. I mean, I like all that, but then it goes kind of sideways. Like, I don't know what's up with that shit.
I don't get it. I don't really. I like this Liv Morgan Dominic shit. I like it. I kind of think it's fun. I enjoy it. Again. I just think it's wrestling. I think it's just solid for what it is. I'm not saying that it's the answer indefinitely, but I like this love triangle stuff. It's kind of fun.
I like it too. I just think that I don't like why are I know Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley started it or some shit, but I mean I just don't feel like there's a real like bona fide reason for them to be like helping each other out. Like Rhea Ripley could beat the fuck out of Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio's bitch ass at the same time, and Damian Priest could. I mean, Finn Balor and Carlitos. I mean, those are some bitch ass motherfuckers right there.
This is the thing is that I think they needed to exit out Damian Priest in a better way. They needed to exit out Rhea Ripley, then Liv Morgan replaced in this new Judgment Day, and it's exactly what it is that the Judgment Day has Finn Balor as the de facto leader. And then it's a launching off point because Damian Priest doesn't need it anymore. Rhea Ripley doesn't need it. You know, a year and a half ago, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest needed a place to land.
Liv Morgan makes me feel like a dirty old man. I'm just gonna put it out there. I mean, I look at that woman like, damn, is there a sexier young woman? I'm like, fuck, and she's like,
great. She's great. I love Liv Morgan.
No, she's my daughter's age, bro. She's like 22, 23. Like, I can't deal with that shit, bro. Like, I need. At least Rhea Ripley's like a grown-ass full woman. Even though she's taller than me, probably, I'm 6'3". How tall are you again, Uncle Filthy? You're like 7 foot, aren't you?
I don't think he's here anymore.
Uncle Filthy left?
Mm-hmm.
You motherfucker. Maybe that's why he was so silent. Oh, well, maybe he'll come back. Maybe he won't. We'll see. I put my shit on airplane mode. But anyways, yeah, I'm for this Rhea Ripley. I just don't know if this is the exact right way to do it. You know what I mean?
No. I think the issue is that you gotta play it out. I like what they did at SummerSlam. I like the fact that Liv went over. It made sense, and this is the issue, right? And so, you know, my whole position is that, but at this point, we need to exit out Rhea Ripley. We need to exit out Damian Priest. And if we need a pay-per-view to do it or two, I'm for it. But WWE has to figure out the exit plan for these guys.
And real quick, I did like her little joke, and you hurt me, Damian, but just like you, not Damian, Dirty Dominic, bitch, motherfucker. She said, you hurt me, Dominic, but as usual, you didn't stick me deep enough. Like, I got that, but it's like, why were you with this tiny little fucker if he wasn't giving you the high hard one the way you wanted it? Like, I'm just asking. Like, I mean, I get it. I mean, I get it, I guess, you know?
Yeah, I got the joke, but, like, again, the joke, it didn't hit. It wasn't bad, but it didn't do its job.
No, it was. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit too late. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like it would have been better served if Damien and Rhea left of their own volition and like they're just kind of like, fuck y'all, I don't need shit. Y'all ain't shit. Just kind of left them in the fucking lurch. You know what I'm saying?
See, I would have enjoyed. So I'm a big John Wick fan, right? And in
Right.
John Wick, I mean, there's the whole excommunicado thing.
Yeah.
That I think would have been the way how to get.
That's
Damien.
a good one.
Because
That's
I think
a good
you
one.
got to excommunicado him somehow, and now he's off on his own. But you excommunicado him as the champ, and then Finn Balor costs him the championship. And now you have that whole thing, and same thing with Dom costing Rhea.
That's a good dude. I like that. Like fucking Damian Priest. I don't think that really works for Rhea Ripley, but Damian Priest, he decides to leave, and Finn Balor's like, fuck it. Like you said, excommunicado, and just every time Damian shows his face, like he's got to look around. Not like he's scared of him, but he's got to look around his back to see if Dominic or Finn Balor is trying to like punk him out or stick him in some way. You know what I'm saying?
And then you have a bunch of young guys, and then you have some NXT kid come up who needs that support. And then the Judgment Day actually has a legitimate purpose to build superstars. And then eventually Damian Priest goes to SmackDown. The Judgment Day is on Raw. And Damian Priest doesn't have to deal with that shit in 6 months from now. And there you go. That's how you solve that whole fucking problem. And bam. Now, but at least we get 2 or 3 matches out of Damian Priest, Finn Balor, which is what we I mean, I want to see a Damian Priest, Finn Balor match, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be good. And I mean, it's not something that I'm like, ooh, Damian Priest, Finn Balor. I'm so excited. It's not something
we need to fill airtime. We need to fill airtime on pay-per-views, and at least some story there, right? And we could have a loser leaves town match right out of this shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It gets Damian Priest to SmackDown. It gets Finn Balor on Raw. And then we end the story. I mean, this isn't hard. Easy.
No, well, you got to start writing for WWE then, man. I mean,
we're not gonna write for them.
So since it's so fucking easy for you, Mecca. What else is going on? I mean, the Bloodline is Roman Reigns facing. I like what they're doing with the blood. Like, and I saw a thing with that, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Not Sam Roberts, dude. Like, I mean, he's okay, but I'm not a huge fan of him. But I saw a thing with him and Paul Heyman, and I'm actually kind of like, I like what they're doing. Like, it's like, I mean, how long has this Bloodline shit been going on? Like, what are we going on? Like a year of the Bloodline?
Oh, it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying not even. I mean, they've almost got you involved in like some episodic television and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of got tired of the Bloodline and sick of it. And all of a sudden, Roman Reigns is out, and you bring in this fucking, what's his name, Solo Sikoa. You bring him in, and it starts changing up. And now Roman Reigns. I mean, Roman Reigns did such a babyface turn. Like, it wasn't even. I mean, he was such a fucking heel the last time we saw him, and now it's like, oh, babyface, we need Roman Reigns. Like, nobody liked Roman Reigns fucking 3 months ago. Was it WrestleMania? Yeah, WrestleMania. It wasn't 3 months ago. It was like way longer than that. I'll shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, like, that there was almost a natural babyface turn. Not a problem. Like, not a problem. And now, like, it's almost like they should bring back The Rock, and The Rock's going to come save Solo Sikoa and shit like that, and all those people, and Roman Reigns be like, no, I'm the head of the table, bitch. I don't know. I mean, I like what's going on there.
But we're not even getting that shit. At Bash of Berlin. What we're getting at Bash of Berlin is we're basically getting, Gunther versus Randy Orton, right? Getting that.
This face versus face. They just needed a big name. There was no reason at all for Gunther and Randy Orton.
No. The only reason for that is that they're in another country and they just need to sell tickets.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. They needed a face. Gunther's going to be the baby face, and fuck Gunther. I'm saying it so. Gunther's going to be the baby. Gunther, the ring general, is going to be the baby face in fucking Normandy, Hitler-esque. I don't know where the fuck that place is. But he's going to be the baby face over there, so they just need another big name to go against him. And then you got is Kevin Owens facing Cody Rhodes? Is that locked in?
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
So that's
great.
gonna happen in Berlin.
Yeah, but what basically Bash at Berlin is that we're giving those Germany fans in Berlin candy, and we're giving them a
we're giving the entire world what they never got with Vince McMahon. He never wanted to give the biggest pay-per-views to any other place except America. He wanted it to be on, and I get it. I get what he was going for back then, but now. I mean,
but this is a big pay-per-view. I'm going bullshit on that. And I'll tell you why I'm going bullshit on that. The reason I'm going bullshit on this is this means nothing. It's nothing. Who gives a
yeah, it means nothing. I mean, it's face versus face. Kevin, I mean, it might be a reason for, who knows, like a couple of fucking heels to come in. And I mean, because we know that Cody Rhodes isn't going to lose. But, I mean, it's going to be, Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, it's bullshit, but it's still two pretty good fucking professional wrestlers. Like, they're gonna put a show on. They're gonna put on a show. Like, it's almost like watching Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Like, you know, they're gonna put on a show. Mike Tyson gonna win that, by the way. Just saying.
It's whatever. And then we're gonna see CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a straight match. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, but I mean, they reversed the order on it to where, you know, you don't go through a couple of matches and then bring in they're doing it. They had the special referee last time. Now they're doing the regular match, and they're gonna do something. They're gonna have a third match. It's gonna be the best of three.
They're doing a strap match, dude.
Yeah.
Huh? I mean, I think it's interesting.
No, it's interesting. It's something different, and I think, I mean, like Uncle Filthy was saying, Drew McIntyre is a good worker. He's just shitty at everything else, unfortunately.
So he needs a fucking manager. That's the problem.
Yeah, and he should be just a shut the fuck, like just the brooding fucking Scottish motherfucker, like was Mel Gibson and Braveheart. Just be that fucking character. Walk out there when you killed him, just shut the fuck up. It fucking worked. But yeah, the bash I mean, basically what you said, you know, it's just a time filler. They got to fill some time. They got to do something. But I'm digging these pay-per-views in other countries because American crowds fucking suck. We suck. We don't get into it. We just kind of sit there. You listen to those fucking crowds in France and fucking England and Scotland and Ireland just chanting back at us and yelling at and just all into it. Like they are sold on some WWE, and that's what, like, America's not sold on that shit anymore. And I get it. There's some old school fans. There's some people that are gonna like it forever, but you know. No.
Yes, this. Why do you think America is not into WWE anymore, or is it just that they've been exposed to it so long?
Well, for so long, and I mean, it's coming back. I think we're just. I don't think it's the product. I think we're just what's apathetic. Is that what it's called? We just don't really care. Like, even football games are getting quieter. Basketball games are getting quieter. Everything's just like, oh yeah, we've seen this before. Blah blah blah. Like, I mean, imagine if one of our fucking WrestleMania stadiums were chanting back at the fucking at the wrestlers the way. I mean, it just brings you. It's just selling, just like how the crowd sells wrestling just as much as you believe in it. You know, we all know what the fucking game is. We're not fucking stupid. We all know it's just a big fucking elaborate fucking dance, which is pretty fucking cool.
It's real to me.
Okay, dumbass. No, I'm joking. But okay, Schultz, Dr. David Schultz or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, we get it, but you're still, it's still good. Like, I would love to see just a finish, just a fucking boom. You hit the fucking the devastating move, and that's it. That's it. You can't fucking have people kick out 90 fucking times. I hate that shit. And I get it. Like, oh, we don't want it to end. Oh, I'm kicked out. I'm kicking. Then it's not a finishing move. then you gotta finish. You gotta figure out some
Let me challenge for a sec, right?
challenge.
So hits the FU or the AA, right?
Yeah.
99% of the time does the job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he's in a top match against Edge, and Edge kicks out, right? And then all of a sudden, John Cena put him through tables. This was TLC, right?
Yeah.
So my point is that isn't it supposed to be that if a finisher doesn't finish the job, it's a big deal? But if it's every fucking time, then it loses the position, right? So when John Cena hits the FU, if somebody gets out of the FU or counters it before he hits it, that's one thing, right?
Yeah.
But when he hits it, it should end the fucking match unless it's like he's hit it legitimately 99 times before. And this is Shawn Michaels versus John Cena, right?
Right.
And Shawn Michaels kicks out, and it's never been kicked out before because then that means something, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's the problem with wrestling is that I can't think of somebody's finisher, right, at the moment, but like The Undertaker hits the choke, the tomb Stone Cold, the pile driver, right?
Yeah. The tombstone. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
That should end the match. If the Undertaker hits a choke slam, that shouldn't end the match.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's what, the Stone Cold Stunner. Not too many people kicked out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was pretty much a finishing move. When he hit the stunner on somebody, they were out. They were done. They weren't getting up for that shit. Maybe every once in a while in a very good match, somebody might kick out of it. But he had some other, he had moves that, like you said, between the tombstone pile driver and the choke slam, one's a finisher, one's, oh, that's a cool fucking move. But, he could hit, a fucking, he didn't do a tombstone pile driver to Mankind off the Hell in the Cell. He chokeslammed that motherfucker through it, And Mankind could continue the match. If he would have tombstone pile drive that motherfucker through it, match should be over, like you said. I mean, there's just, how many fucking bitch cat, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is my time, motherfucker. You never want me. But, I mean, like what how many times does Cody hit the fucking, it's almost the Cody Cutter. The Cody Cutter's hit, he has like, what is his actual finishing move that he hits it and they are not getting up from it?
I mean, isn't it supposed to be the Crossroads?
Yeah, but he's got a lot of times he hits that like 2 or 3 times. So I mean, it's not a finishing move. You have to hit it 2 or 3 times. Like he'll hit something, and then somebody will. I think Roman Reigns took the Crossroads twice at least.
But it was Roman Reigns. So let's say Roman Reigns was a circumstance that wasn't a normal circumstance. But I agree. If John Cena hits the AA, the match should be over, right?
Yeah.
So my friend who from college who I haven't spoken to in a while, so there's signature moves and then there's finishers, right?
Yeah.
So the signature move is John Cena's 5-knuckle shuffle is a signature move, right? A signature move should not end the match.
No.
It's cool. You want a signature move, but the AA should end the match.
The rock bottom, the stop a mud hole in their ass, the choke slam. Those are all signature moves, but they're not the finishing move. You know what I mean? The finishing move is the Stone Cold Stunner. The fucking not the rock bottom, the people's elbow. That's what I was talking about. The people's elbow is a signature move. The rock bottom was a finisher.
But John Cena's finisher move, the STFU or the STF, is a finisher. That's not a signature move. That's a finisher, right?
Yeah.
So we have to call things what they are. So John or the Anaconda Vice. So CM Punk puts Drew McIntyre the Anaconda Vice and he brings it back. That's a finisher.
Yeah.
Or the GTS. That's a finisher, right? I don't know if CM Punk has a signature move, but I expect when CM Punk hits the GTS, go to sleep, that the match is over, right?
Yeah.
Unless he's in a real contested match like for instance, if you're in a last standing match or a, I forget what is it? Is the last standing match you count to 10? Is that what those matches are?
I think so. I don't know the
So
exact.
if you have to hit at Crossroads 2 or 3 times one of those matches, I get that. That makes sense, right?
Right.
Because you got to put somebody down for a 10 count.
Right.
That makes sense. Or you got to put somebody. You give John Cena gives somebody an AA and he gives them an AA again and again and again 2 or 3 times. Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Because you got to get a 10 count and then he finally gives somebody an AA through a table. Okay, now we're making sense because you're in a particular match, right?
Right.
But if he's in a regular match on Raw, like he kick out, I agree.
There's just no finishing anymore. That's just, I mean, everybody has to kick out. Nobody wants to be weak, and then there has to be a winner and loser. Unfortunately, in the game of wrestling, you get paid so much money because sometimes you're gonna fucking lose. Not everybody's Hulk Hogan. Not everybody owns their fucking like. Oh, that's not gonna work for me, brother. Unfortunately, it's gonna have to work for you, brother. It's just the way it goes. That might be what I'm most tired of is just. There's just I mean the promos are more important and more factful, more everything on these fucking weekly shows than the wrestling matches are. And they don't have jobbers anymore. Like they don't have a jobber. They don't have people just to go out there and lose.
That is true too. I mean, they rarely have a jobber.
Drew. Poor Drew McIntyre. He didn't lose last time though. You know what I mean?
No, at SummerSlam, it made so much sense for him to go over, though. It made so much sense. Is he going to go over at Berlin? Maybe. I honestly think that he should go over. I genuinely think that he should go over because I want real stakes with CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Like, for instance, he should go over in a strap match, and CM Punk should beg and ask and put his career on the line against Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell. In a Hell in a Cell match. Because nobody else makes sense for Hell in a Cell. I don't want fucking Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns in Hell in a Cell. That makes no fucking sense, right?
No. I mean, I don't even know if Hell in a Cell even makes sense anymore. I mean, I get it. Like, man, it should be.
I know how much you love women's wrestling. I'm sympathetic to your plight, okay? But I'll make sense. I'll make an argument. I think Sasha Banks versus Bayley in Hell in a Cell was great.
Okay, I'm the only thing I don't like about Bayley is her square ass jaw. That's the only thing I don't like about her. Square jaw. And her jaw's not even that square. It just comes off to me as square.
So I'll explain. Those two women tore it up in Hell in a Cell. And there was real discussions, real 4 horsewomen shit in there. You know, NXT, Bayley not being called up. A lot of shit was in that match and a lot going into it. And my favorite part of the match was that I forget who put who in it, but I think Bayley put Sasha boxing with kendo sticks into the corner of the cage. And then she threw like a chair in her face. And it was brutal. And my point is that I've never seen anything like that where you had somebody use kendo sticks to restrain another wrestler. And I thought it was brilliant. And I still think it's brilliant. So the point I'm making is that that's what I want. That's the answer for Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. Hell in a Cell, Drew McIntyre, career on the line. CM Punk loses, he's done and he retires. And he'll win, and it makes sense. That's the only option they have on the fucking table between these two guys.
We'll see what happens. I mean,
because I don't know what the fuck they can do with the guy. Drew McIntyre is not the issue in this equation. He's not the problem. You can't harm Drew McIntyre. You physically cannot harm Drew McIntyre in any fashion anymore.
Well, they're certainly fucking trying to in every single way. Like it's just like Drew. It's like Drew will eat anything. Like that kind of like fuck guys. Like poor Drew McIntyre. Like he deserves to be given the belt and like not fucked with for like a year and a half. Like where he shouldn't even have to show up at a show for like 6 months after winning the belt. That's how bad they fucked with him.
He's making a lot of money though, so who gives a shit?
I wouldn't give a fuck. Like I said, I mean, shit. You come at me with 100,000 right now, I might suck your dick, Mecca. Like real talk, real talk. You said here, Keenan, $100,000 for you to suck my dick. Fucking sold, Mecca. Let's do it. You want me to do it on this live stream right now?
I don't want you. I don't think my girlfriend would like that either. It's all right. All right, I appreciate
she wouldn't have to work that night. She wouldn't have to. She's like, finally, I get a night off. I get a night off.
She gets plenty of nights off.
That's sad for you, my guy. No. So what else? Am I missing? Is there some? What's the ladies wrestling looking like?
We're getting a mixed tag between the Tara twins, which is Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan. That should be fun.
I don't think that sounds fun at all.
It sounds awesome, dude. It's gonna be a
lot. That sounds as stupid as Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, but not as good of wrestling. I feel like the best wrestlers in that thing are gonna be Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio, and they're not touching each other. The men can't hit women. When there's a mixed tag, it's a stupid fight. It's not a mixed tag. It's fucking two separate things. They should just fight each other and not touch. Don't touch the girls, guys. You know what I'm saying? The girls can hit the guys, but the guys.
I think it'd be awesome, and I think you're wrong. No, I think it's a stupid match.
It is. I mean,
I think it's a stupid match.
I think it should be a fucking 2-on-1, Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio versus Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley just fucking clean house. Just clean house. Like Dominic goes out there first, and like Rhea just fucking.
I have a better idea.
No, you don't. My idea wins. No, I'm joking. What's up, Mecca?
My idea would be to put Dominic up in like a shark cage up above the ring.
Why would he be in a shark cage above the ring? Like almost like
it's so I know it's ridiculous.
Bank, you got to go up there and release Dom from the thing, and whoever gets him out gets to either love him or beat the fuck out of him.
No. Hear me out on this one. I thought about it, right? So Dominic will be in the cage, and then he could taunt Rhea. He could mess around. He could distract her. He can give an advantage. And perhaps there'll be a moment where Dominic can throw either some brass knuckles or something to Liv and screw Rhea, or Dominic can somehow get out of the cage, drop down, and give Rhea a spot that she could beat the shit out of Dom, right? So
right.
It's just a way how to add to a story, because now you can play on the fact that Rhea's hurt, but does she want to fucking powerbomb Dominic through a table, or does she want to beat Liv for the women's championship?
I want to see Rhea Ripley powerbomb Liv through a table, and not see Liv get hurt, but just that slight moment where, like, you want me to get descriptive of the slight moment where Rhea Ripley's holding Liv, like you know what I'm talking about? That moment. I don't want to get too descriptive. I don't want to get us in trouble. But that moment where Rhea Ripley's holding Liv up, and then she's got to put her through the table. That one moment right there, that's my moment, dog. No, I'm just playing.
You just really want to see them without clothes.
Let's get. Can you give me you find all these pictures? Can you give me a picture of Rhea Ripley holding Liv Morgan like that? I mean, I want legs on her shoulders. Boom. That's what I want. That is my dream.
There's a picture of Harlow holding Paige in her lap. And it's a great photo. I'll send it to you.
Oh my gosh. Fucking Piper doing that to Rhea Ripley or doing that to Liv.
Dude. Harlow O'Hara is like Piper, just a little bit thinner with a bunch of tattoos. Oh my god.
Yeah, we're getting so gross. Mecca, let's talk about. We're getting so gross, dude. Like people are literally listening to.
No, I don't give a fuck what people think.
30-year-old men talk about women being like,
yo, dude, I'm having a cosplay sub on my show on Tuesday. Like, really, everybody? If you don't know who the fuck I am at this point, sweetheart, I'm slaying dragons all fucking day.
That's okay. Sweetheart, I'm slaying dragons over here. Slaying these dragons. Wow. Dropping
now,
pearls.
if the Las Vegas Aces would save my fucking candy ass, we'd be having a different discussion. But not the point here.
Who's LA Knight? Is LA Knight fighting somebody the Bash at Berlin, which is the Bash at Berlin?
No, he is not. Because the U.S. title cannot be defended in Berlin because Berlin is only half United States' territory.
It
is faking.
Are you being serious, or is that like?
I'm just fucking around. I'm making it one more time.
I'm about to say, like, does it really matter where the United States champion? I mean, it's a bullshit. I mean, of all the bullshit championships out there, I mean, the United States.
All the places, by the way, all the places that lose the U.S. title, it would make so much fucking sense to lose it in Berlin.
I would love to watch LA Knight lose the fucking United. Oh my god, it'd be so good.
You understand why it makes sense to lose it in Berlin. Right.
Every American ever would be like, you fucking asshole. Gunther wins. Gunther whatever. Gunther wins and LA Knight loses the United States. It's like, fuck. World War II all over again.
Seriously? They should give Gunther the U.S. title too. How fucking dope would that be in Berlin?
Damn, that'd be messed up if he just came. I'm taking this too. It's all for me. The U.S., the bad, it's all mine. I'm doing it. I'm doing it all. And you clap. I'm telling you right now, you are shit. I am the best. I suck at accents. That was somewhere between an Australian and fucking. I suck at accents.
And they should just give him the tag team champ too, and then why not give him an intercontinental?
Oh my god, I wanted to tell you this. Guess what my fucking son is saying? And he's never seen it on anything I've ever watched. It either came on some YouTube shit he watches, or the kids at school are saying this shit. What is it? Not Skeet. What's the Jay Uso thing he says?
You're not yeet, bro?
Yeet. Yeah, he says yeet. Oh my god, my son is saying yeet, yeet, yeet. I'm like, dude, where the fuck did you get that from? Shut the fuck. I never wanted to punch my son in his face when he's like, yeet, yeet. He's been saying it, he just learned to he just started yesterday with it. So it'd be gone in a couple of days, but he's been saying like the last couple of days. Yeet, 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 yeet. Shut up.
So I didn't tell you about my Prime experience. I had a Prime the other day.
Prime. Oh, okay. Fuck Prime. Yeah, I think you did something.
You're why I had it, right? Aaron Judge hit his 300th home run. Which is
you told me this, man. You told me this when did you say you and your dad had a special Prime and that it was
we like cheered. It was great. It tasted like a fucking Slurpee, dude. It was amazing. And then I'm going to like the store tomorrow and I got like 50 of them because they're so fucking good.
I want to make one. We were at the store today, and my son was trying to choose between a Fanta orange soda or Prime, and I was like, really into truly, it doesn't fucking matter. They're both sugary fucking crap. Let's pick it and go. Let's go.
Prime. Yo, the Aaron Judge Prime is the shit, bro.
Yeah, but the fact that my son's looking for Prime and saying yeet makes me fucking, and it's not from, because I hear all his YouTube shit. It's not from YouTube. It's from the kids at school. For some reason, these kids at school are walking around saying yeet, and that's very close to skeet. Skeet, 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 and that means come. I don't need my...
Yeah, some little John, right?
Right? Skeet, 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 skeet. And the sweat drips off my balls. Skeet, 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 skeet. Is anybody facing is that the Bash at Berlin? Is anybody facing anybody else?
What would you say?
Is anybody else facing anybody else at the Bash at Berlin?
We got like more women's wrestling. We got like the Union of Holiness or something, like Alba something, and versus Bianca Belair and Jay Carlin or Shay, whatever her name is.
The names for tag teams are getting like fucking just out there and stupid. Like, I realized like the Rockers wasn't the best name of a tag team ever, but like Jesus Christ, guys, like come on, guys. Like,
I'll pull up their name, right? So it's the Unholy Union, which is Alba Fire and Isol Dawn versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. And I'm like, why the fuck are we giving Jade Cargill a champion? She needs to be in NXT fucking training her ass off. She's not good in the ring. I'm sorry. She looks great.
She's so big. That's what they want. And it wasn't she. She was like a big. Wasn't she a get from AEW?
Yeah, she was a big steal, but she wasn't fucking good in the ring. So I have a problem with WWE pushing her, building her, developing her, but she's got to be better in the fucking ring.
Isn't that why she's in the tag? Is she with Bianca Belair or the EST? Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
Is that I literally just asked if a person was. Is that the same thing? The EST?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Are those black people the same? I'm just joking.
It gives me such a fucking headache, this shit.
Nice. Well,
oh, that's Grayson Waller.
Oh, I hate those. Oh my god.
I love Grayson Waller as a heel. He's such an asshole and he's such a dick. And like,
is that tiny guy not doing anything at the Bash of Berlin? The tiny guy with like his little group that just getting in fights, or is he not doing anything? He wears a suit. He he was pumping up Sami Zayn on some shit like
Chad Gable.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, a little short guy that's always trying to like do something.
I love Chad Gable. Chad Gable's so wonderful. I love Chad Gable.
But he's like the short Drew McIntyre. Him and Drew McIntyre ought to become a team. That's who ought to become a tag team. They both just get fucked every which way.
It's terrible.
But see, Chad Gable could be all like small and then Drew McIntyre could be all big. Leave my little buddy alone. Yeah.
See, the funny thing is that could work so well because it could be like Penn and Teller all over again.
Yeah, except you do the opposite. You shut Drew McIntyre up and you let Chad Gable do all the talking.
That's what they should do, right? Let Chad Gable manage Drew McIntyre. There we go.
Drew McIntyre just sit there and look. Not bring up that fucking wristband bullshit. That is like the dumbest.
Oh my god!
Your puppy and your wife, bitch. Like that's like what? That's not like your baby made it for you or your puppy, the actual dog. Oh, this is something. What your wife made. Your wife can make another one. She's a grown ass, right?
It's so bad. You really think you can see him like. I'll buy into it, right? I'll buy into it for the sake of buying into a story, right? But in reality, I'm like, this is so fucking.
Like it's a golden tennis bracelet that he gave his wife when they first got married, and on like the day his kid was born or some shit. But no, it's a fucking little stupid friendship bracelet about your fucking dog.
Yo, we're not in the boondocks. Homie.
But I am sold. Like I can watch Drew McIntyre and CM Punk beat the shit up each other about that. That's what I'm saying. That's how dumb I am.
But that's my point though, is that I just want to watch them beat the shit out of each other. I want to say, I don't like you, you don't like me. Let's fucking fight. Right? That's all
what they do.
Is living great. Let's fucking fight. Fuck Seth Rollins. This referee hates you. He hates me. Fuck him. And let's just fucking fight.
What's Seth Rollins got going on now? Anything? Is there anything going on?
Who knows? Who cares?
Well, that's what I was saying. I don't know. Like there's nothing going on with him. So
I think Seth Rollins has a very lucrative deal with WWE. He's never going to be a champion again for a while, at the very least. I think he's going to enjoy what he's going to do. He's going to make periodic, appearances, and I think he's going to take it easy. And I think WWE is retaining him for a lot of good reasons. And I think he's resting until this Netflix shit, right?
Good.
And good for it's smart. Why use Seth Rollins right now when you have a bunch of people on the roster who have more life in them and have a good, have at least 4 or 5 more bumps on them than Seth Rollins does. Use Seth Rollins like you're going to use John Cena next year when you need him.
Right.
I mean, does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes complete sense. I mean, I'm okay with not seeing him. I'm okay with not seeing him for a little bit. I mean, take a break, learn a new hold. That's the way it goes. I think that's what doesn't happen enough anymore is people taking breaks and going away for a minute, like lose or leave home or, I don't think people take enough breaks, So I think now the AEW thing, I think it's, Cody Rhodes took a break. CM Punk took a break. All these people are taking breaks, but then coming back even stronger than ever. Brock Lesnar taking a break. He might have his little, but I think that shit's almost. He's pretty much, I think, safe from that shit. So I think he's gonna come back too.
Or what?
What?
What were you saying? I'm sorry, I missed what you
Brock
were saying.
Lesnar. I'm just saying, I think Paul Heyman's gonna bring Brock Lesnar back.
You think he's gonna come back? Really?
Yeah, I think Paul at some point. I mean, they haven't found anything. He's not in trouble. I mean, I think he's gonna come back. I
don't think so. I disagree.
What do you think? You think he's done forever? Or done because of this shit or what?
I think they're moving on, and I think that there's gonna be a point where it's just Endeavor is kind of done with this shit, and I think that I don't think they're bringing him back.
Maybe they don't. Well, I think Paul Heyman might bring him back. It might be like Roman Reigns versus some of these bloodline bitches in him. Like Brock Lesnar, because dude, imagine Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar. Add somebody else for like a Paul Heyman exclusive Survivor Series type shit. That'd be fucking dope. I would pay to see that shit.
I mean, let me ask you this: do you think that we should?
No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
Okay.
Fuck you with this podcast. You can't ask me shit, bitch. No. Okay. What were you saying?
No. Do you think that we should go back to keep the Netflix Peacock shit that they get going on, which is $5, but every once in a while their own expensive super card pay-per-view, right? Like Impact used to do this all the time, where they would have TNA one night, right? So they would have all these matches. So like, you would have like Chris Daniels versus Chris Sabin, right?
Yeah.
And it was $10, right? And it was a pay-per-view, but you'd have one night Impact only, and you have Impact one night X Division Superstars, right?
Right.
One night heavyweight superstars, and it was $10 for a pay-per-view, dirt cheap pay-per-view relatively. And there you go. GCW has pay-per-views that are like $15, but like instead, like I would if WWE did a superstar like pay-per-view where every match was a main event.
Yeah.
So like you have Becky Lynch versus Bayley, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of a crazy match. Like you have Becky Lynch versus Bayley in a tables match. And on the same card, you have Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes. Then you have Damian Priest versus Finn Balor in a last man standing match. I might pay $20 for it. If you actually build out the card the correct way, and you don't even have to put championship matches on it. Like, I'm curious because that's the type of shit that if you had Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, you had, I'm trying to think of like a 4-man versus a 4-man Survivor Series type match. I pay money for the right match. So I'm curious what you think, because to me, that seems like what you're throwing out there makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I think that their whole. I mean, you can't gouge. You can't gouge people. I think their whole model at the moment is that you go and you at least from what I'm understanding, from what I see other people doing, like someone like Kevin Hart, they almost have everything on every single streaming service. You can see Kevin Hart on Peacock. You can see Kevin Hart on Netflix. You can see Kevin Hart do this on there. You can see him all over the place. So I think that's what WWE is trying to do. Is you go to Netflix to see your Monday Night Raw. Maybe you go to Hulu to see SmackDown or some shit like that. You go to Peacock to watch your pay-per-views. And then when you want to see them live in person, you go to the house show. I think that's where I think they're switching the whole dynamic up where it used to be like, oh, the house shows are where we make our money. We build everything towards these pay-per-views. I think it's going back to like house shows making their money, and like you come to see us, and we're gonna, the Peacocks, the Netflix, that's paying for their basics, but then they're making their extra money on the house shows. I don't know. We'll see. I know that I'm not paying. I know that if they change the model at where it's at right now, I don't think they're going to change it.
I'm not saying. I'm saying add additional positions, right?
Well, no. What I'm saying is, me as like a fair weather fan, or not as excited as everyone else. I've gotten more into WWE because it's just so easy for me. I'm already, like I said, when I paid for the network, I only pay for like once a year, maybe around WrestleMania time, so I can catch all the new documentaries, watch WrestleMania, then maybe I'll keep it up for a couple months, blah, blah, blah. But when I don't need it, I'll just turn it off because I'm not watching it. I'm like, oh, we'll just turn off WWE for a little bit. But now that it's with Peacock, I'm like, okay, we'll do that. And right now, all Peacock basically is their pay-per-view and their documentary type shit. That's really, and you can see some NXT shit, but I think they're trying to spread everything out over the other positions.
No. I mean, I get it. I just think that having all of those models, because I like the Impact / TNA position, where one night stand, $10, right? You get all these awesome matches for $10, right? Because at a certain point, it doesn't cost you all that much to produce something. And maybe Impact is a little bit different because when they were doing those one night positions, a lot of their stuff was in Florida, right? So like they would have a TV studio and they'd be able to film 4, 5, or 6 episodes of Impact in relatively 2 or 3 days. And so I get that if you're doing Impact one night stand, you might be able to shoot all that shit and it's not technically live. And I've watched, micro wrestling, which is, I hate to say it, but I'm trying to think of the politest way how to say it. It's a whole little people league of wrestling.
Right.
No. It has nothing to do with it, right? It's legitly a whole bunch of people who are a certain demographic, and it was awesome as fuck. They have a show on TLC, right, about them, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to put it the nicest way I could put it, but my point is that it wasn't live. It was filmed. It was fun. It was cool. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it. But that's it, though, is that, like, and that I pay another, like, $15 to watch another pay-per-view from there. So that's how I feel, is that I don't have a problem paying for big matches.
Right, I'm just like, as a fair weather fan, I'm just not for sure that I want to pay any more money than I pay. Like, sure, Peacock, like I said, it works out for me. I watch other stuff on Peacock. It all goes together. That's fine for me. If they go to Netflix, I already pay for Netflix. Even if that goes up a little bit, that's fine. I won't really notice that. But if I have to get like another streaming service or something else to like keep up with a SmackDown or something like that, I won't. I'm not down for that. And like at the moment, I can keep I usually just watch some SmackDown clips right before me and you get on. I didn't do that tonight, but usually I just put some SmackDown clips on. That's how I watch SmackDown. Just check out some clips.
No, I get it. I get it completely. I'm just saying that I might, depending on what it is. So Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor, I might pay money for that. I mean, again, though, like that's just how I see it. But maybe I'm wrong, and I'm more than happy to be wrong on things.
I know you're not. Let's call a spade, and you don't ever think you're fucking wrong, man.
Oh, I'm wrong on a lot of shit. It's all right. I'm wrong on a lot of shit. I mean,
joking, man, it's a joke. Mecca, Jesus. All right, so the Bash at Berlin, which is the dumbest name out of like the Bash at Normandy or something. I know Normandy's not in Berlin, but I mean we could have. I don't know. It just seems like we're storming fucking Berlin again. We're doing it.
Who knows?
I'm excited. I do want to see. I'm excited because Gunther is like straight up heel in America. I'm excited to see how it all works out when he goes to Germany or into Europe. Out like if he gets like respect, like Bret Hart gets respect when he goes to Canada. You know.
I don't know, man. It is what it is. Who knows? But I don't really give a shit about this whole thing. I might not even watch it. I'm honestly like I don't really care.
Well, and on that note, I digress. I think we're done for tonight. I think.
So the Las Vegas Aces. Apparently, they don't know how to win a game. They were the fucking favorite, and the Minnesota fucking like Lynch fucking destroyed them. It's like that was just a shitty game. It cost me like $8 tonight. I'm so pissed.
What?
I worked so hard for my money, and they can't win a fucking game.
That fucking $8 on DraftKings, man. You could have bought you a fucking part of a combo meal from McDonald's, dude. Like maybe not like a good combo meals.
What they need to do is they need a coach who antagonizes a pregnant woman. Oh wait, they already have that. Who am I fucking kidding? Yeah, maybe. No. Did you hear about this? There's a federal lawsuit against the fucking Las Vegas Aces because they gave one of their players who got pregnant a hard time and antagonized her, which is fucking ridiculous. Not ridiculous that she was antagonized. It's ridiculous that it fucking happened. Like anybody here of corporate America and actually HR positions, like fucking Christ, nothing against like religion here, but like how the fuck do you even do that on an HR level? Like, are you guys like a stupid as fuck organization? If you're pregnant, you can't say certain things, right? I mean, it's just like I don't know what to say. Like, isn't this like legality 101? So maybe this is the problem. Maybe God is saying, "Hey guys, remember when you did this over here? You're not gonna put another one over here." Like, oh,
Ruh-roh. Well, I mean, shit, you'll make it back on the next shitty. It's women's basketball, right?
Yeah, no. The fucking Mercury know how to win a game. The fucking Liberty know how to win a game. The freaking Chicago Sun-Devils, the Fever know how to win a game. Apparently, the Las Vegas Aces were the favorite, and they fucking fucked up.
Well, I mean, the problem is that for some reason you only bet on what you only mess with women. You know, men do sports too, right? Like,
no. Football season is September 5th.
September 5th. What team are you going for this season?
Honestly, I'm probably gonna go with the Chiefs and heavy Chiefs. But Sunday is Sunday, right? So there's like 4 or 5 games on Sunday, right? And then
yes, sir.
So the way I bet is that I'll pick Monday Night Football and I'll figure out who's playing, and then I figure out I don't know what that is.
Dallas Cowboys, bro. Dallas Cowboys.
So here's how you bet on the Cowboys. They're going to win a lot of games early on, and then they're going to fall apart like they always do.
Yeah, I believe me. I've been a Cowboys fan for a long time. I know how the fuck it goes, bro. Believe me. I know how it goes. You don't have to explain to me how the Cowboys work.
Dak Prescott it's a good quarterback. I just think that, you know what it is? It's tough, right? I mean, the real question is that when they're playing teams like the Chiefs, right? If they play the Chiefs this year, that's going to be interesting, right? But
I already think they already missed their window with that. I like Dak as a quarterback, but you get like a 4 to 5 year window with quarterbacks. You pick them you don't pay them, and then just like they did with the running back they got rid of, Ezekiel Elliott. Like, unfortunately, it's a business, and you already missed their window with that shit. So just move on, pick a new quarterback, and let's go forward. I mean, I like Dak Prescott. I hate to say that. It's the same as Tony.
So I'm a Giants fan because I'm in New York, and Eli Manning was a fantastic quarterback, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is he a Hall of Fame quarterback? I don't know. Maybe he should be in the Hall of Fame, I think. But this is my position. I don't know. I was reading a comment. But Eli Manning should be in the Hall of Fame, even though he is a 500 quarterback, right?
Right.
But the point I'm making is that, but with Daniel Jones, the Giants have him for another 3 years, one way or the other. They could cut him. They could just cough up the $12 million after 2 years that they're going to owe him and move onward. But I think at some point they need to move on because Daniel Jones doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Right.
If I was the Giants this season, I would have moved up and traded draft picks, money, whatever you had to trade, and I would have drafted either Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Drake Maverick, who I don't know who else was in there, that or Jaden Daniels, because clearly Daniel Jones is not the future of the Giants.
Right.
Am I going to be placing a lot of money against the Giants this year? Without a fucking doubt.
No doubt on it.
The offensive line is not the problem. Daniel Jones doesn't know what the fuck he's doing as a quarterback.
Huh?
But I think the Cowboys are going to be a 500 team. I think they'll make the
Probably. I mean, I still watch the Cowboys every Sunday, but I got off the. I used to be real big, and it's the same thing with baseball and basketball. I used to listen to sports radio all the time, but then I just kind of like backed off. I don't know. I just kind of backed off. Like I like watching football still on Sundays, but I do like not because like you said, the Cowboys are gonna be a 500 team. But they pump you up so much before every season.
Keep talking. I'm gonna piece out for 1 second. I'll do some really quick.
You're good. They pump you up so much at the beginning of the season, but then it ends up not being shit. So I've just kind of decided to lay back and enjoy the sport of it all. Thug life. All right. How's everybody doing? Oh, I guess let's see. We got some comments going on over here. Some comments. We missed out on Mr. Filthy. Mr. Filthy just left us. Uncle Filthy. Winston. I grabbed my pen. Ready, bam. I know, I see. Verde Vampiro. Still lame, but it's okay. I will allow it. Donald. Oh, that's what happens when you do the best. What is it? Adios, ladies. And well, good. You crapped your pants. So who'd want to talk to you, my man?
So I'm back. I had to deal with the situation, which is
Mecca was back there taking a shit.
Exactly.
Like from Friday. Well,
I was up money, and then the fucking Las Vegas fucking Aces fucked it up. Investigating letter.
We never got Hickory Dickory Dock joke. Well, we're Mr. Mr. Uncle Filthy just left us. I don't know if he got scared or his connection and just wasn't down for it. I don't know, but I tried to bring.
It was something I said. I don't know.
Probably offended him. He sounded like like he got offended very easily, man. Did you not hear like fucking Uncle Filthy suck my dick, motherfucker? Like there's not too much you could have said to offend him, bro. He probably felt like saying the N word. He's like, I gotta leave, man. I gotta leave. No, I'm joking. He wouldn't have done that. It was a joke. All right, so this is another last WWE tonight. And this is Talking Wrestling on whatever this guy's channel. I don't even know this guy's name over here. I forget what he's saying. But tell us what you got going on over there with your pop anime world. Anything special coming up this week? Anything we need to look out for?
I do have things coming up this week. It's fun. I'm getting back to doing some multiple interviews now. Obviously, July, August have been weird months for me. July and August are always weird in my schedule. People are busy. It's summertime. It's all good. But I got Barbie Sub is coming on, and that's going to be a fun interview. I'm not exactly sure what the fuck's going to happen, but she is an over 18 plus cosplayer. So she tends to cosplay on the 18 plus scene. So there's going to be a lot of very interesting things that we're going to talk about during that interview. So that's going to be a fun one. And I have Paradox Cosplay coming on right after her, who was also at a convention that Barbie Sub was at. So it's going to definitely be an adult Tuesday. For lack of a better word, Paradox has a very interesting image of her. He's sucking something that is a pastry that does not look like a pastry.
Violation. No, I'm joking.
So Tuesday is going to be very adult. Let's just, but and then I'm working on getting Kenna Valentina back on. Do you know who Kenna Valentina is?
I don't.
You can plead the fifth. You can plead the fifth at any point.
No, I'm not pleading. I'm just trying to think. But you said coming back on, so is it because I've watched a few of your? I don't remember.
She's fun. She's fun, and I might try to get Savannah Fox on because Savannah Fox is pregnant, and that should be interesting to get Savannah Fox on. She's pregnant because I love Savannah Fox. Big booty Savannah Fox. I mean, Savannah Fox.
Good on you, Mecca. Good on you.
Fox knows how to win, unlike the Las Vegas Aces. They fucking ruined. I had like a 12 winning streak going on, and they all fucked it up. I'm furious. Yeah, apparently, the Minnesota Lynx are an average team. The Las Vegas Aces were the champs last year, and they're just falling the fuck apart. So there's a problem here, and I don't want to have to fix that team. But anyway, so that's what I got going on. It was $8. It's not like a huge loss.
It sounds like it's a huge loss the way you've gone on about it for 20 fucking minutes. We all have to hear about the Las Vegas Aces for 20 fucking minutes. You lost $8, my guy. $8. Speaking of which, can I hold the dollar? Like, guys, fuck.
I'm broke, guys. I'm broke. I need
money because Mecca's absolutely broke. No, I'm not gonna beg for myself tonight. I'm gonna beg for Mecca. Let's give Mecca some money. Mecca like a high, Mecca hiney ho.
I don't need anybody's fucking money. I'm good. I've taken a break from sponsorships. It's so fucking complicated, right? Yeah. It's exhausting. I don't know how you feel about this shit, but it's exhausting.
I'm reaching out to toothpick companies because I'm always got the toothpicks. So why wouldn't I? And I'm over here like I got special like I don't like put plain. This is like apple flavored Wonder tooth. You know what I'm saying? Like this could be a spot. Like who else is fucking pushing toothpick? I could be a toothpick guy.
Every fucking time I reach out to a company, they say, "Oh, you're not big enough. You have enough followers on Instagram." I'm like, yo, I got fucking YouTube content, and you could buy legitly your position right in front of there for the first 5 seconds of the video for $1. And then turns out that I had a clip from Bella Rockefeller, and that thing's done 11,000 views since I put that up on January 31st. from January 31st to today, it's done over 11,000 views. So we could have bought it and had that for $1, for $1. And you know how much that would have been? It would have been like 13,000. Like it would have been. It's legitimately 13,000 of a penny per view. We're talking. It would have been the best rate of return. I would like to find somebody to find a better rate of return than that. But no, you're not big enough. Bullshit. Bullshit.
I'll let you know.
For $1 for life. And
for
this is
so $1 you'll for like once a month $1, or just like what do you mean like $1 for life?
$1 a video on my
Oh, you don't change it, you leave your I get what you're saying. It'll always have that on there for life.
There are people who have done this and they pay $1. So if it doesn't matter. Once you pay your $1, your content is up there for the remainder of that video's life. And the video's life in my world is at least 5 years, if not more. And I put up content and then I never go back. I never change out the position. I never look at that because, again, it makes no sense for me because it's such a hassle to change out the ad, right? So I would just move on to the next one. And that's, but people give me shit for this. And I'm like, you have to realize that if you buy 30 of these, there's going to be runaway content. And over time, you're going to make a lot of money.
Right. This is a good idea.
People give me shit for it. People don't get it. I'm like, great. You could have had a runaway position. But you didn't listen. You didn't give a fuck. And here we are. And this is why I don't pursue sponsorships anymore. And I've got plenty, and not to go on a tangent here, but I've said this to other people. Said I've gone the influencer route, and I've gone your route, and I'm going the influencer route. And companies that have gone the influencer route said, "Oh, it didn't work out." I'm like, "Well, I'm here still, so I'd rather just say, look, I'll run my eBay business. Don't sponsor me. Don't hit me up, and we'll see where we're at in 10 years." Because when I have the 4,000 watch hours, I got the 1,000 subscribers, and I'm making money on YouTube, and you want to come the fuck on, we'll talk about me charging you a fee for being on my show.
There you go.
It's coming. It's coming. Pay to play is here. And I'm sorry to say, I ran a Kickstarter about this shit, right?
Yeah.
You gave me shit for that too. And I'm like, guys, it's already here. You haven't anticipated the problem. I know in the next 5 years to get on shows is going to be expensive. It's coming. It's coming.
That's what she said. It's coming. It's coming. Where can they find all your stuff? Is it Pop Anime something? I'm not for sure. What is that?
It's Pop Anime Comics on the Twitter/X. It's Pop Anime Comics on Instagram. Pop Anime Comics on Facebook. I have an eBay store, everybody. I'll throw up the graphic real quick. It's right here. Look for comics and collectibles. Come shop with us on eBay. Pop Anime Comics Collectibles. I pretty much sell a bunch of comic books, a bunch of cards, a lot of cool stuff's in my store. I got a bunch of stuff that I haven't even listed yet. And if I don't have something and you're looking for it, chances are I know somebody who does have it, and I'm more than happy to hook you up. So, because there's some things I won't carry in my store, but I know who does carry them. Not a big fan of full frontal comic book covers. They're just not my thing. I have friends who carry those books. I am not really all that interested. So if that's your thing, and I'll just say it openly, I'm more than happy to direct you to the people who need it, or there's certain cards that either I run out of or I just didn't get a chance to buy. And I have plenty of friends who carry those or might have gotten or have extra stock. Again, more than happy to direct you to those people. But if you're looking for a bunch of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese stuff, I got you covered. I'm more than happy to help you out with cards, more than happy to help you out with comic books. Got some Pop Funkos, all that fun shit. Or if you're just looking to have a good time and watch my show or whatever you want to do, or if you want to be a guest on this show or any of my shows, I'm not that hard to find. Hit me up on one of my socials. We can work something out. Most interviews are free. And, I appreciate everything. And the YouTube community page is a lot of fun. But that's everything that I got. So Pop Anime Comics, you Google it, you'll find me. And then if you're looking for my eBay store and you can't find me through my social media, just hit me up. I'll direct you right to it. So that's everything I got.
For a good time, call Mecca at. No, I'm joking. All right, is it my turn finally?
We make social calls. We make social calls. I promise you.
For a good time, call Mecca at. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Well, y'all know where to reach me. The links are all in the description. I got a stand store. I got the Tower Bob, $15. Little man, put that money in my hand, and if that money doesn't show, the Tower Bob will go. I got merch. I got shirts. You can see shirts hanging up in the background. I got cups. I got bottle openers. And this is a cool little bottle opener. It's for a twist off as well, so you don't have to hurt your hand trying to twist it off. But in the end, I think it's all better. I get more money. You save some money. Just go to my Cash App, my PayPal, my Venmo, and let me hold the dollar. I will no longer get a portion of whatever you send. I'll get it all. You want to send $3? I get $3. You don't have to spend $15 and then I get $3. You can just give me $3. You save the other fucking, I don't know the math. 12? Is it 12 or 11? I don't know the math. I'm not good at math. But let me hold the dollar. All the links are in the description. We have a good community. We hang out all the time. I'm here every Friday. I'm working on my other 2 shows. Monday nights are the Tower Bob. Sunday nights are the Ladies Man. I'm working on Waffling Out coming back. I don't know when it's coming back, but it's going to come back. Other than that, I'm good to go, man.
Well, I don't think I could have said that any better myself. And everybody have a good night and peace out because we're done here tonight. And enjoy wrestling and have a good weekend.